Hi, welcome back to channel Fifa Mobile. Really happy to share if you have claimed Cafu and teaching you how to claim the chapter quest round 3 completion here. Take a look at this. This is the final match, and with that we have completed the challenge and of course get a thumbs down from the opponent as usual. Alright, so now with that we have fulfilled the quest round 3. Of course I will share with you later on like how to get those headers in, how to win matches in the challenge itself and all this in the H2H, but that would come later. I'll share with you the exciting moment right now, which is to claim the round 3 150 points from here, which is chapter quest round 3. Right? So with that 150 points, that allows us to claim our desired 114 RB. Alright, so now let's take a look at this, and this is the moment we've been waiting for. Alright, so with that, that's one possibility. What I can do right now is to switch over to the new RB that I just got to play the H2H. But again, that means I would need to spend some coins in beefing up his skill boost, which is pace, which I don't have. Alright, so that's a consideration for later. For now, let's quickly get back on to the match, and we're going to share with you H2H, like how do you win H2H, how do you get the header in requirement, and of course the number of goals. So if you've been playing H2H, you know it's not easy. Most of the time it's predetermined, but you gotta try your best to defend well by using the second defender mode. Alright, so whenever I try to defend, I'll use 2 defenders, and I'll try to use slight tackles as well. Now let's take a look at here. Most of the time, you know, we attackers to try to do a cross spam, just like what we do as well, in order to get more headers in, because without the cross spams you can't get headers. Alright, if you go direct hit, their scoring is just taken as a goal, but it's not a header requirement fulfilled. Alright, so now you have no choice but to do the cross spam as well. So let's take a look at this. Alright, the defenders are doing really well, but we're trying to put in our head into it. Alright, now let's take a look at this again. There's an opportunity right here. Great, fantastic. Alright, so this is the first goal. It's considered as a goal, but it is not a header. How do you then get a header is either you get corners by creating one, or if you could use your wings, alright, your right wing and left wing to go ahead all the way to the end and pass it over, which they call it the cross spammed. Alright, so now very quickly, always check at a halftime the energy of your team members, so that make sure you're having to put in a fresh pair of legs in order to get things working. So here we go, trying to get another goal with the requirement of the header, but you know it's very difficult to create those opportunities given the fact that we're fighting a real tough opponent. Sometimes you can see most of the times just struggle to get possessions. You can see the opponent has done that. Alright, so it's not about just me showing you, but I'm going to show you the opponent has done that as well. Definitely they will require that requirement similarly to be fulfilled. So cross spam seems to be the only way right now. Alright, so let's try. We got another goal, and unfortunately it's counted as a goal and not a header. Okay, so I'll try my best to create opportunities to show you. Alright, so slide tackle like this is important, and you really need speed beast on the left and right wing in order to do this. Right, sometimes you're gonna pass it back in order to deflect the attention of the opponent. Alright, so now we have about less than 10 minutes. Let's try to do one. Alright, fantastic, we finally did one, and this is how you get a header in as usual, cross spammed. Alright, so with that, of course, collectively you're gonna play more in those challenge, and in order to win you really have to defend well. It is not easy, especially when the opponent has been able to score so easily. So now I'm going to share you the next one, again as another H2H match. Alright, so this match likewise, good number of goals is being scored. So I think it's important that we basically got to score the good number of goals in the requirement, header requirement, and of course winning requirement. So these are the 3 requirements in the chapter 3 itself. Sometimes you could do a bit of time wasting as well. It's not about the issue of time wasting alone, it's about energy draining of the attackers of your opponent. When your attackers, the attackers of the opponent come closer, you make some movements between passing the ball of your defenders that allows the draining of the energy of the opponent's attackers. So this is something good to learn as well, which I learned from all the good players I've seen so far. So just now you saw we made a header, now it's the second one. Alright, so again you just got to keep on doing that. I mean, in terms of passing from the wings, left or right wings, and then with that you should be able to get headers in, because scoring direct doesn't give you headers. So this is not a header, of course, but of course the opponent doesn't really bother right now at this moment. It's about survival. You get equalizers. I think that's more important than just getting headers in, because if you don't survive, you can't even get the goals. So here we have 3 goals, 3 headers. I think that's a fantastic score and achievement in terms of the chapter 3. So all arises from your wings working their way left and right. So of course, if you could create some corners, how do you create corners? You just got to run to the end of the earth, and when defenders try to defend your way, they may accidentally kick the ball out of the field. Alright, so survival is the key right now for this opponent, but I don't think I gave him a chance. It's a matter of just defending for the remaining 30 minutes or so, but I'm going to put in my best players as reserve subs, and I'm going to defend really well. Right, so no opportunity given, of course, otherwise we'll be losing as 1 win. Alright, so here we have basically trying to get a possession back and do a bit of time wasting as well, energy draining I will call it as well, in terms of the opponent's attackers. So now again, the possession was really difficult to observe, basically difficult to obtain as you observe. So do make sure you have, in order to retain control of the whole match, because once you lose the ball, there's a risk. Right, so with that, we've ended the match, and again with additional 3 more headers and additional 3 more goals and 1 win. Alright, so with that, thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.